Hi, my name is Sebastian Lesclier from SocialAnxietySolutions.com. I'm an ex-social anxiety disorder sufferer, social confidence coach, and the host of a podcast show called Social Anxiety Solutions, where I interview psychologists, scientists, healers, coaches, and therapists for their best social anxiety solutions. You can find more below this video. Now, I am answering a question today, a bit of a unique location, but the question is, I have red eyes and I'm afraid of making eye contact with girls. What can I do? Anonymous. Well, alright, so here we go. So this could be quite a broad answer because there could be a lot of things going on. So you might be dealing with, a whole bunch of beliefs about yourself, such as I'm not worthy, there's something wrong with me, I'm flawed, I'm not good enough. You might have a whole bunch of beliefs about women or girls, Girls don't like me, girls are mean, girls are going to attack me, girls are going to humiliate me, girls are going to embarrass me. You might have ideas about your place in society. Someone like me shouldn't talk to girls. I'm a pervert. All of that kind of stuff could be going on, and where that comes from, could be a wide variety of things. It might be, the relationship with your parents growing up. You might have had negative experiences with girls in the past, and there can be sexual issues going on, things that you're ashamed of. You might be looking at porn that you're ashamed of. So it's really difficult to give you an answer on that. Like, what can I do? Unfortunately, it's not as easy as, okay, well then just do tapping one round. I'm afraid of looking girls in the eyes. I'm afraid of looking girls in the eyes. That would be a good start, but there's likely more lurking around the surface that you actually need to address. So a good way to start, would be imagining looking a girl in the eyes and then noticing how you feel, okay? So, you imagine looking girl in the eyes, just close your eyes, or maybe imagine the last time that you did that, or just thinking about doing that, and then notice what happens in your body. Now, you might feel, tension in your chest, nervousness in your stomach, maybe your heart is racing, and then you just start addressing that. So the first thing that you're aware of, that's what you focus on, and then you apply the tapping. You might start, even though when I imagine, looking a girl in the eyes, I feel nervous and tense, I want to accept myself anyway, right? And something like that, and then you just start tapping on the points, because when you start tapping on the points, what happens is the emotional response that you have to, imagining looking a girl in the eyes will be decreasing, and that's just how you start. Now, the challenge is, this is just a video, all sorts of stuff might come up, right? So your emotions might not go down, because a part of you is like, well, we can't let go of this fear, because it's important that we have this fear because X, Y, Z. And so then you need to communicate with the part. And it might be that this fear reminds you of a past memory. You need to address that past memory. And, maybe it's actually not that, that you're just afraid. It's more that you're ashamed. So when you imagine looking a girl in the eyes, you feel that sense of shame, and so on and so forth. So, for a challenge like this, it's really hard for me to give you proper advice other than, look at things that you're ashamed of, look at some of the beliefs that I mentioned, see which ones feel true for you, and then start chipping away at it. Whatever you find, whatever memory that is related to it, just pick that memory, apply the tapping to it, release it, and okay, now how do I feel now? And keep measuring you imagining looking a girl in the eyes until you, bit by bit, start to chip away the layers of the onion, if you will. There might be a whole bunch of memories, there might be a couple of beliefs that you need to go through, And this might be something. It could be something quite easy, but my experience and expectation is that could be something quite complex, for which you're better served to work with an expert, and there are plenty. And many of them I interview on my podcast show, which you might want to check out at socialanxietysolutions.com/podcast. All right, hope that's been helpful. I'm releasing a video like this every Thursday. If you have a question, you can contact me at socialanxietysolutions.com/contact. Thanks again for your question, and I look forward to connecting with you next week. Bye for now.